You are putting in more effort at the gym, but seeing less return. The weights feel heavier, but your sleeves are not getting any tighter. This is the exact moment your body decides to stop building muscle. But the reason why has almost nothing to do with how hard you train. The real issue is a hidden physiological switch you're accidentally leaving off. And this is where your body's internal recovery system takes over completely. Let's look at what happens inside the muscle fiber the moment you finish a set. Training hard creates microscopic tears in the contractile proteins of the tissue. This damage is essential because it sends a loud signal for the body to adapt. Your immune system rushes to the site to clear out the cellular debris immediately. That inflammation you feel is actually the first stage of the repair crew arriving. But here is where the average person and the advanced lifter sharply diverge. Most people assume that since they destroyed muscle, they will now grow muscle. That is a logical but biologically incorrect assumption about how the body works. The body does not want to build expensive, metabolically costly lean tissue. It only builds muscle if it is absolutely forced to for its own survival. You must present a clear and undeniable demand for more structural capacity. The first hidden reason you stop growing is a concept called the repeated bout effect. Your body is a master of efficiency, and it hates wasting energy on adaptation. After 4 to 6 weeks of the same movement pattern, your nervous system optimizes. It learns to recruit fewer muscle fibers to move the exact same heavy weight. You are still grunting and sweating, but you are using less actual muscle tissue. This means the metabolic stress and mechanical tension required for growth plummets. You are essentially practicing a skill rather than forcing a physical transformation. The solution is not always adding more weight, which can eventually crush your joints. The solution is changing the stimulus vector so the body cannot rely on memory. Switching from a barbell back squat to a Bulgarian split squat changes leverage. This forces new motor unit recruitment and a fresh wave of muscle protein breakdown. The second hidden brake on your growth is localized muscular fatigue management. You think you are working hard, but your central nervous system is slamming the brakes. When calcium ions leak inside the muscle cell, they impair the power of contraction. You might feel mentally ready to go, but the muscle itself is chemically exhausted. Pushing through this with sloppy form only reinforces bad connective tissue patterns. You are training your tendons to be sore, not training your muscles to be larger. The real growth happens during the silent hours when you are asleep and digesting. This brings us to the third and most sabotaged factor, which is energy flux. Muscle protein synthesis is an incredibly expensive process that demands massive ATP. If you're in a slight caloric deficit, your body will prioritize brain function first. It will happily repair the tiny tear in your pec, but it will refuse to add more. You must be in a neutral or slight surplus to justify the architectural expansion. It's like trying to build an extension on a house without ordering any bricks. You can swing the hammer all day long, but the wall will never get higher. The fourth reason relates to the hidden hormone you ignore called cortisol. Hard training spikes cortisol, which is catabolic and breaks down stored protein. In a perfect world, testosterone and growth hormone rise to counteract this spike. But if you are under life stress or sleeping poorly, cortisol remains chronically elevated. You are stepping on the gas and the brake pedal at the exact same time. Your body stays in a state of preservation rather than a state of construction. You are spinning your wheels and digging a deeper recovery hole every single week. The body will always prioritize survival over looking good in a t-shirt. So, how do we signal the body that growth is the only option left? First, you must implement strategic variation every 4 to 6 weeks without fail. Keep the movement pattern similar, but alter the stability requirement or the tempo. Slowing down the eccentric lowering phase creates 3 times the mechanical tension. This is the strongest non-negotiable signal for the muscle cell to add sarcomeres. Second, you must protect your sleep window as if it were a precious training session. Deep, slow-wave sleep is when the pituitary gland releases the most growth hormone. 1 hour of sleep before midnight is worth 2 hours of repair after midnight. This is not wellness fluff. This is the endocrine reality of human biology. Third, you must eat enough protein, but more importantly, enough total carbohydrates. Carbs lower cortisol and replenish the glycogen that fills the muscle cell with water. That fullness stretches the cell membrane, which is a direct anabolic trigger for growth. Fourth, you must manage your total systemic load and walk away from failure sometimes. Leaving one rep in the tank preserves the nervous system for higher volume later. Volume over time is the true driver of hypertrophy, not just intensity in a vacuum. This is why professional bodybuilders do not max out on bench press every Monday. They accumulate quality work that the body can actually recover from and adapt to. If you are constantly sore and tired, you are not a warrior, you are just stuck. Adjust these 4 levers and you will feel the switch turn back on internally. The weights will feel lighter because your body is finally agreeing to grow again. If you want to know the exact recovery formula for your specific nervous system type, I broke down the optimal training split in the video on screen right now.